Welcome to Oakhill for episode 1 with me, Farm Sim Snowy. Hello everybody and welcome to my second gameplay series or let's play. This is a map called Oakhill, or Welcome to Oakhill is the official title, by Lancyboi. I chose this map because I wanted to do a UK map for my next let's play, and I really like the look of this map. I did a map tour on it back in January I think it was, and I've been sort of umming and ahhing whether to do this map or not, and I've decided to take the plunge. If you haven't checked out my map tour, please go and check it out. I'll put a link in the description below to it. And as for No Man's Land, if you've been watching that as well, we're not abandoning that, so don't worry. That is a continuing project, like I said, would be happening, so we're carrying on with that. And if you haven't checked out No Man's Land, then please go and check that out as well and see how we've progressed. Again, I'll put a link in the description to episode 1 of that. But yeah, here we are at Oakhill. So that's that bit out of the way, and now we're going to go into sort of the little bit of story mode, storytelling behind why we're here and how we got here, etc. So that's the technical bit out the side. So now we'll flip over into our story mode. So I'm here in this lovely area, like I say, called Oakhill. And why am I here? Well, a good old school friend of mine called Gary owns this pub here, as you can see up there on the sign. Show him a torch up there, Gary's Bar. He wasn't very imaginative when he was coming up with a name for his pub, but there you go. Obviously it's closed at the minute because of COVID, but so I know the area fairly well because obviously I come and visit him quite often. Not massively well, but well enough to sort of find my way a little bit around. But basically Gary got in touch with me and told me that there's a farm for sale not far from here, because a few weeks back, as you can see top right, we've got £1 million. I had a nice little win on the national lottery, so I won just over £1 million. I had a couple of debts, so I paid them off, so it leaves us just with just over £1 million left. I've quit my job and I've decided I'm going to do a little bit of farming. I wanted to own a farm, nothing too major, nothing too big, no animals, not to start with, just do a little bit of arable farming. I used to do a little bit here and there helping out my grandparents when I was a bit younger and into me late teens, so I know a little bit but not a mass amounts. But this community around here, I know a few other people as well, a few farmers get into the pub, so I know some of them, so I'm sure they'll help me out if I need any help, and vice versa. So the first thing to do is, there's an estate agent's just down the road from here. I'm going to go and see them first. In true British farm style as well, I've already bought myself a lovely Land Rover. It's a second-hand one. Just because I won the lottery, I'm not going to go mad. I went for the pickup option though, because I think it would be more useful to us in the long term on our farm. So what we need to do is whiz down to this estate agent's, which is sort of in the little village area, and speak to them about this farm that's for sale. I believe it's a guy called Scott Nix that is selling it for personal reasons, but Gary did tell me it's to do with his health, which is a shame. So if we park something like that, that'll do. And then we want to be, here it is, just in here. So I'm just going to go in here and speak to them about this farm and find out the ins and outs and where roughly it is. So I'll see you in a second. Right, very interested in this farm. Spoke to a lovely lady in there called Gemma. She said I'm free to look around it. Scott's not there, but he's given full permission for me to go down and have a look around and check it out. I just need to work out the best way to get to it. I think if we go this way, watching out for the speed camera there. Yeah, it's a really nice area around here. I do really like it. When I come and visit Gary, we quite often go for nice walks around. Alright, so I think we need to take that turning over there on the left. I'm really excited though about this farm. I hope it's what we're looking for. Kind of like a new adventure for us. Right, there should be a turn in here. I think this is it. Like I say, I roughly know where this farm is, and I think I've obviously not been properly round it, but oh man, there it is. Look at that. I believe this field to our left comes with it. We'll check all that out properly. Gemma did sort of show me a map of the area, and also I've got a tablet on me which comes up with a PDA if we need it. So if we stop off here, so we've got a nice flat area here. I don't think that field there is part of our plot. Let's have a little nose around. You got two entrances here. Not sure where they go off to, because just over the back there you've got the coast, which is really nice, and there's like some wind turbines down there. We've got a gated entrance there, a little bit of area there for things. Look at this shed, that's huge. Nice open shed. Do any of the lights work still? Oh yes. Wow. What we got over here looks like a fuel bowser. Just gonna come in handy. Floodlights. That looks like an old seed tank, yeah. Bit of scrap lying around, but I don't mind that. It makes it look like a proper farmyard. Look at the storage we've got. I'm hoping all these doors open. Huge in here. These lights work. Oh wow. I'm excited. What's in here? Cool. This is the workshop. Got a little Ford KA set up there, having some work done on it. That's quite smart. Is this door open? Yes. I will shut all these doors, don't worry. It's not our farm yet. I can't believe how much storage there is here. Again, all these lights are working. More floodlights. Another huge area. Lights work there. Yes. Happy days. That field there is part of the plot as well. What does this do? Oh, I see. This is our silo. That's quite cool. Looks like a drive-through. So you tip into there and there should be an outpipe. There you go. So as you can see, there's some crops already in some of these fields, which is quite good for us. I'm assuming they're going to come with it like that, but I'm really interested in this. The only downside to it, which I have been warned by Gemma, is there is obviously no farmhouse here, but around the back here we got a little sort of caravan, which looks quite cool. So I'll probably keep that, providing it's pretty nice inside. I'm guessing that opens up as well. Excellent. Oh man, I'm putting a bid in. I want it. We're going to buy it. I've got the money. I'm going to go in the caravan, check that out, and I'm going to get on the phone to Gemma and tell her we want this. So I'll see you in a second. Well, the deal has been done. As you can see, our money's gone down, top right. I made an offer, the money's transferred over. We now own this farm. This is ours. So as you can see on the field, owned by you, me. This was rye in there, that's ready to harvest, brilliant. And if I open up my PDA, there we go, this is the whole area of the map. So we started up here at Gary's pub, and we're now here. So we own field 61, 62, 31, 32, 33, and like I say, 61's got rye in, 62 is wheat, I think, 32's corn, 31 is soybeans, and 33 we've got some potatoes growing in there. So the rye's ready to harvest. The potatoes, I'm not a big fan of potatoes, so I'm not really sure whether I want to carry on with them. I might ask for some help with them. But yeah, they're ready to go, and the others are still growing, which is good for us. Mr. Nick said that we could keep everything as it is. Anything that's in the farm we can keep, so the small KA's ours if we want it. Looking at this, they're going to need ploughing some of these fields, and field 32 could do with some more fertilizer, so we need to start buying some equipment, guys. So what I'm going to do, somewhere I think sort of that direction, there's a Massey Ferguson and Fendt dealership. It's not a big place, but I know the chap that runs it, called Lee, and I'm going to pop up and see him to see what he suggests we sort of buy first, what we can do. I'm going to go out this way because I'm going to need to find my bearings for this farm now. We'll shut the gates. I'll tell you what we better do actually, shut all these doors. I know there's nothing in there to steal, but need to look after our little farm now. And by the way, inside there is lovely. so I am not changing that. We're going to just stay there for a while, maybe buy a house further down the line if we need to. Shut that. Will that shut? Yeah. Right, let's get to it. Shut these gates as well. Like so. Right, I will see you up at the shop when I go and speak to Lee. So we're just coming into where all the shop areas. This is the livestock market. I know this area quite well. This gets really busy and bustly when you get the farmers coming down and buying their cattle. There's a place there you can sell your bells. But this is the dealership. Like I say, it's not huge. But I'm thinking we'll have a quick chat with Lee as well. So we're going to need a harvester. And we've got just over 500,000. This is going to cost us a fair bit. We could just lease some stuff, but I think really we should be buying it. So I'm going to probably get ourselves, and like I say, because it's a Massey and Fendt dealership, we're going to try and stick with the sort of Massey equipment. So this has been recommended to me. Decent amount of horsepower, because that rye field's got a bit of a slope to it as well, so hopefully that should be fine for that. It's going to cost us a fair bit. I think we'll just keep standard there. We'll go with Trelleborgs. So we're going to buy that. Just going to take a big chunk out of our money. We need a header for that. We want one that we can tow behind us, because I don't really want to be doing the header trailers. So this one you can just fold up the wheels and tow it as you go, and you can change the colours to suit like that. So we can turn that into a Massey Ferguson one. So we're going to buy that. Ooh. Our first bit of equipment. It's cost us quite a bit of money though. Next up we need a tractor with a reasonable amount of horsepower. Again, I'd probably want to stay Massey Ferguson if we can. Got some cool old style ones. What sort of see if we go for a medium tractor to start with, straight off the bat. We'll keep all the colour scheme the same because I like the Massey red. We're definitely going to need a front hydraulic. Wheel setup, we'll keep that all standard because we're starting to run out of money. I'm going to put that, bump that up to full capacity though, and we will have a front loader attachment on us ready to go. We're going to buy that. And the next thing we could do with is a trailer for transporting our goods. And Lee said about this one, which looks pretty good for starting off with, 30,000 litre capacity. Wow, we've got £32,000 left, which is pretty upsetting, to be honest with you. But we've got ourselves a farm and a new life, which I'm very excited about. So what I'm going to do, we'll have to leave the Land Rover there for a second and pick that up later. Just put our beacons on. I'm going to start transporting our new equipment back down to the farm. And I shall see you when that's sort of all finished. Got a nice little cut through there to our farm, which is going to make it very handy for us. I'll quickly just show you how close we are to the shop first before I cut away. So we can take that first track there, that takes us down to the top of our rye field. But if we take this track, that basically, you can see our farm over there to the right, and you can also see from here, let's get a better angle, the lighthouse and the wind turbines in the background. It's very nice down here. So there's our farm. Like I say, I'll bring all our equipment back and I'll see you in a second. Right, back at our farm. What we need to do now is, or what I'm gonna do, is crack straight on with harvesting this rye field, because we need to start making some money now. So let's hook up to our header. And if we unfold that, it should fold all the wheels away. Pretty cool. It's a bit of a beast, this header, but it's going to do the job. So if we unfold that, now let me just double check. That's cool. So off we go. It's been a while since I've done this, but it's all coming back to me. And the good thing is we've got a bit of a straw swath as well coming off of the rye, which is what I just checked, just to make sure that was enabled. So as you can see, it's quite steep, this field, which is why I went for a bit more oomph with the harvester. Because it looks like a lot of the fields around here are steep. So we could get that straw picked up as well at some point. Whether we keep it, if we keep it, we'll have to put it in bales though, because our grain silo won't take straw. It's just for like standard sort of crop types. So it's just going to be a case of doing what we can, trying to make some money back, and then going from there really. Hopefully, obviously some of the other crops that we've already got growing, that's going to help us out massively. We can get those harvested when they're ready. But I'll carry on with this field, and I shall see you towards the end when it's nearly done. Last little bit left to do, and we should have almost a full trailer load of rye then. Which is pretty impressive. So I'll dump that in our trailer. Like so. And then we need to find out where's the best price to sell this rye, just so we can try and get a little bit of more money back in. Quite impressed with the harvester though, that coped really well with that steep hill. So fold that back up, and we'll just stop him off there. Oh, look, filthy, brand new that was about 10 minutes ago. Right, yeah, so we've got 29,217, which is pretty good. Almost a full load. Now rye is right at the end. The garden centre price is going up, but we don't really want to sit and wait for that. So South Grain is the best price, which is just there. So it kind of looks like we could take that ungated entrance or exit from our farm all the way down, turn left, left again, and we should be up there. So we'll go and do that. Then we'll see how much money we can make from it. Very pleased and impressed with this farm though. I can see me enjoying my new life. I mean, just look at the views across. Excusing the big tree in the way. Proper countryside we're surrounded by. I must find out who lives in that house there, because they're technically our neighbours. Be interesting to see and find out who lives there. So we've got another little gate. I haven't even been out this way. We've got another gate there with a nice little cattle grid, which is pretty impressive. I'll shut that gate because I don't want to leave everything open, although we probably are going to come back in that way. Can't quite see with that pillar in the way, so we'll take a little bit of a risk there. My guess is it's just there in front of us. If we put our little mini map on, sat nav type thing, yeah, so it's left here. I think it's in there where those silos are. Lovely little houses dotted around. Cool. Anyway, before I get beeped at, I can do some more exploring later. And then it looks like it's going to be left again. Oh, we've got little speed bumps here. So this looks like our little sale point. Let's see how much we make from that. It's not going to be a massive amount, but it's all going to help. And it was basically free. It was sat there. It came with a farm. 17,000 just over. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. We're making money already. And I think we'll probably leave it there for this episode. So I hope you have all enjoyed episode 1 and the start to our new life here in Oakhill. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.